All right, morning everyone. Welcome to another episode of Market Trading. I'm your host, Vays. I've given up on the Rode mics. Whatever happened, they're not working anymore. So we will be using the camera microphone, which might be okay if I'm in a quiet room, but if I'm ever out in public or at the airport, it's going to be a big microphone issue. So we'll see. See if I do streams other than quiet rooms. All right, let's go to the charts. Sounds echoey. Yeah, I'm gonna again, like it's either this sound or no video. So there's not much of a choice. I'm not going out and buying a $500 microphone here in Dubai until I resolve why my $300 microphones aren't working. All right, so the monthly perspective, we're right on line with our purple profile. Weekly chart. The weekly chart is getting ready to close fairly well. Oh, looks like we dropped a little bit just now. And I do think that next week we're potentially going to top out at around 30,500. And hopefully, let's try not to pull back below 28.5. This stream is going to be shorter. I'm waiting for one of my friends to pick me up. We're going to do a nice little Bitcoin dinner here in Dubai. I don't want to dox people's names, but a bunch of people have moved out here. Oh, I got to see if Stefan Livera's around. All right, our 4-day chart. This is our allocation chart. I am not planning to chase, but I do think we're going to pull back, and there will be an opportunity to buy Bitcoin at least at that 28,500 mark. But next week, we might get that crossover, and then everything's going to be bullish. And once everything's bullish, it would necessitate a 100% bullish allocation. Our one-day chart has broken the MRI resistance line. I'm not sure if we closed higher than that line yesterday, but today we are trading above it. As long as we don't have a big catastrophe crash, this is looking good. And the moving averages are starting to separate. That's also a very good sign. I want to get to the lower level time frames. This is where interesting stuff happens. So in yesterday's stream, I made it very clear that I expected the market to top on a 1-hour MRI top and the 4-hour MRI top. As you can see, the MRI did an absolutely, well, not a perfect job, but pretty damn close to calling the top. We had a monster reversal candle with a shooting star immediately following the hourly MRI top, and then the 4-hour MRI top comes in on the following candle. So it's exactly what I expected. I expected us to have a pullback on the 4-hour MRI top. We had the pullback. The low was made in the second candle. And we've now rallied and made a green star candle at approximately a double top. So let's go back to the 1-hour scale. We had an MRI warning candle. I really like this. I've not been sleeping much out here. Man, with all the events and all the people to meet and the event to plan, it's been rough. I do think we're likely to break out with this pattern, even though there's not much volume over the weekend. Mark B is asking about trading MRI. So I haven't used trading MRI much because I'm not actively trading, and I didn't design trading MRI. Somebody else did, but it's just someone that I know, and I was just advising on trading MRI. I'm gonna be a lot more active on trading MRI next year once the events end. So I don't know if they're planning to do any discounts. I have actually no idea. You may want to just, you may just want to shoot them a message and ask, because I have absolutely no idea. Now, here's another great sign that the bear market is coming to an end. Look at the GBTC discount. Look at that. Remember how I said we're going to be at 10% sooner than later? Well, it's sooner. GBTC discount closed at only 11% on the discount. So earlier this year, it was 50% discount, and now it's only 11. And it's only a matter of time before it ends up going to zero. I do think it'll take a little bit longer to get to zero. Do you think we will have a little dump at the end of the year? You see, it's hard to say because the higher we go this year, the more likely there's going to be a dump. So if, let's say, we rise to 32,000 over the next week, let's say we rise to 33,000 over the next week, there is definitely going to be a dump. But is there going to be a dump from this level? Probably not. Like, we have to go higher to get the dump. So just be aware of that. The tone Vays box is likely to be deleted very soon. We only have, another 2 weeks or so. If the prices remain strong over the next 2 weeks, the box is going to be gone, and I will no longer be expecting sub $25,000 Bitcoin. Natural gas closed the week fairly weak. And let's see if we get that perfect MRI bounce sometime next week to send natural gas significantly higher. Let's see how oil prices closed. Oil prices, closed a consolidated week. I don't think the government did much with the oil reserves. So let's see what happens next week. Gold closed strong, and I do think gold's almost ready for that big breakout to the upside. S&P 500 closed incredibly weak. This is very concerning. I don't like that candle at all. And it looks like the October lows are in jeopardy, but it's still October. I expected the stock market to find a low in October. I thought it had a chance to find a low on October 2nd, but it might find a low later this month. So let's see. I'm not expecting much out of the S&P. And on a weekly scale, there is still some downside. I would like to see a cleaner lower low. So maybe 41,500 and then more upside. This is a very bad sign on a daily scale, closing lower than the prior closing low. We haven't reached the intraday low yet, but the closing low is more significant. And this is pretty much it. Some shitcoin on the screen. Someone asked for Tesla. Last time I did a stream. Let's take a look. Tesla took a big nosedive. It looks like the market But like I said, I'm still bullish on the stock market, and I expect it to reverse sometime later this month. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. Please check out the Financial Summit, which is only 2 weeks away. It's going to take place here in the UAE where I am, just 2 weeks away, and we got about 10 rooms left. Though I did get some verbal commits in the last 24 hours. So maybe we have about 8 rooms left. I do expect it to sell out. The sooner the better, because the sooner it sells out, the sooner I can plan the perfect agenda. And Unconfiscatable will be in Las Vegas in about 6 weeks. So come and join us there. The MRI remains on sale for $300 lifetime access. I will be speaking at Blockchain Life next week, and also AIM Summit and World Blockchain Summit. I don't have that website up. Let me do that. I don't want to shortchange a conference. There it is. World Blockchain Summit, I'll be speaking there as well. Their next one is in Delhi. Okay. I've been to Delhi before. It would have been cool if it was like Bangalore or Mumbai or something. Ooh, Bangkok. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, that's this year. Oh, yeah, that's not happening. Not for me. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye, guys.